guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button. If you like them even more, please subscribe. Today's been one of those days, like I said, I wish that I hadn't got out of bed this morning. I've had a vicious pain in my gums and teeth, and I'm going to have to ring the doctor. Either this week or next week I'm going to have to ring my doctor's surgery. I've had this ulcer in my mouth for over 2 years since I had dental treatment. I had teeth extracted at the back. And either I've got an abscess tooth which could cause an ulcer, or something's wrong. So it says if you have an ulcer for more than 2 years, go and have it investigated. So I'm going to ring the doctors this week or next week and try and get an appointment. My dentist has received a photograph of the ulcer in my mouth, and they said they was going to send it to the hospital, and I haven't heard from the hospital. Obviously I've not heard anything, so it's either going back to the dentist again or ringing the doctors. It's really quite painful. To be honest, if extracting the tooth to get rid of it, this reoccurring, then I'll have the tooth pulled out. Started yesterday, and then when I got up this morning it was even worse, so it started yesterday. I've been talking to my mother on the phone nearly 3 times a day, and talking on the phone doesn't help. So it's either get rid of the phone again or get this investigated what this is. I've tried Bonjela, I've tried Corsadil mouthwash, I've tried painkillers, and I'm going to try some salt water. Right. So Paul Silverman stopped emailing me around 6 PM this evening. I don't think I'll be emailing this person anymore. The conversation in the emails got quite ridiculous. I'm nobody's slut. I'm a human being. I'm nobody's property. He referred to me as his slut. His slut. Me, Crystal. I'm greying. I'm middle-aged. I'm not blonde. I know that to some people, you know, I look like an old lady probably, right? So at 6 PM this evening the email stopped from Paul Silverman. I was going to go out. My neighbour came back yesterday at 7. I didn't know my neighbour was coming home at 7 PM, and I happened to walk past the car, not directly, I was quite a way away from the car. I walked past it with my black cap on and my shorts like this. I don't wear dresses, and a t-shirt, black t-shirt. So I walked down the road, down Tellimon Close. He'd parked outside Ines Foley Apartments. I walked past his car, walked along Tellimon Close, and I continued to walk my dog at 7 PM yesterday. I was about to go out when I received that last email from Paul Silverman, who said he was off for tea, off for his tea. So I said, well, I'm going to sit at home, listen to music and have coffee. And that was the last email I had from Paul Silverman. So I listened to music. I was feeling hot, I was feeling tired, I was feeling in pain from the swollen mouth. Something's irritated inside my mouth, like I've probably bitten my cheek or something as well. So would say around 7:30 I hadn't gone out. I was still indoors. And I didn't answer the phone. I didn't answer the phone call. I didn't hear it go off. So she'd rung at 7:30. Bear in mind that Paul Silverman wanted me to be his slut. My neighbour next door, blonde lady with a black dog, because I've got a chihuahua, went out in a skimpy red dress. Very short, just past her crutch red dress. And she walked her black dog. Now, Max barks at people sometimes when they walk across the balcony. I was in the bathroom. Max started barking. I wondered what he was barking at. So I came out of the bathroom, walked onto the balcony, and I saw the lady next door with the black dog walking past my neighbour's car upstairs in a skimpy red dress. Skimpy red dress. She went into the flat, and I hadn't received any more emails from this Paul Silverman. I go on the balcony to return my mother's call. There's a barrage of dog barking, neighbours slamming their doors shut while I'm talking to my mum, people across the road like slamming the doors shut. So I say to my mum, like, hello, how are you? We talk to each other. I said, I don't want to go out the same time as I did yesterday because there was like guys smoking weed and that. So she said, so when are you going to take your dog, Max, for a walk? So I said about 9:30 because there shouldn't be that many people walking around the field in the dark. So she said, I'll wait up for you, my mum did. I'll wait up. On putting the call down and pottering around, I made myself another coffee. I heard the man upstairs go, bleh, bleh. I didn't get cross, didn't shout, get annoyed or upset or anything. No more emails from this Paul Silverman. The person doing this to me is a sadist, and obviously somebody that doesn't like women. They were doing it to me on Facebook dating. They were doing it to me in WhatsApp, talking to me, asking me for pictures, and then they would just cut the conversation off and not speak to me anymore. They're a sadist. They don't like women. They abuse and use women. They want slutty photographs, and they want me to act like a slut in front of other men. And in fact, it was my neighbour next door that went out in a red dress, and it looked like she had no bra on. You could see absolutely everything through the dress. It wasn't me. She's actually got a chap, and I'm not disrespectful to other women, but if you've got kids and if you've got a man, you don't flirt with other men. If you're already married or you've got a bloke, it's a bit off, isn't it, if you're flirting with other men. I am trying to help older women have some self-esteem, and it doesn't matter whether you've got grey hair, how old you are, you know, you're a human being and you should dress how you feel, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not showing off to men. I'm not stripping off clothes to show off to men. I'm trying to help older women realise that, you know, you can wear a pair of shorts. I don't go outside dressed as a slut. Women over 40 and 50 don't have to hide in a cage. We've had our kids. We've done a lot of work for our husband and our children. We deserve some respect. We deserve to be able to be ourselves. You know, so if I'm fat and I look like a corkscrew, I've suffered domestic violence and somebody punched my nose, okay, and broke it. I've had my teeth broken in an altercation. So how dare you, just how very dare you judge me on looks when I've never seen a photograph of you? And why is that? Why is that? That I've never seen a photograph of this stalker and pervert. And if you're disabled and in a wheelchair and you're going around perving on women, then that's a bit disgusting. I was told they was in a wheelchair, had a mobility scooter, and they were no use in the sexual department. They are just, this has been going on while I've been living in this flat. I know where it's coming from. So I went out later. I went out at about 9 o'clock in the evening. I wasn't wearing a dress, I was wearing this red t-shirt and shorts. And when aware younger women are prettier and they've got fitter bodies than me, and you know I couldn't care less, because when I go outside I don't look at other people. I'm walking my dog, I'm trying to keep safe, and that's it. So I walked around the Rochester Riverside. A couple of lads were sat looking at the river. One of them went as I walked past, carried on walking down the road, and as I said, there was about 2 people on the field, a couple walking around the field together, a man and a woman walking together. My mum rang whilst I was walking. I didn't answer it because I wanted to stay safe and not get distracted. Lovely red sky, lovely walk, and I came back home, and on the corner opposite Telemon Close there is a young lady with a big brown dog, and it woofed at me twice. Woof! Woof! And made me jump out my skin. Right opposite my neighbour's car. His car. Before I walked the dog, I talked to a lovely lady who I'm going to give a Christmas card to and a present, because she's the only one that really speaks to me. She's very, very nice. And she gave me a couple of dog chews for my dog. Here they are. 3 little dog chews. Right? I won't be seeing my mother Jennifer tomorrow, so if this was all done to make me get cross and angry with my mum, I've got a Sainsbury's delivery coming tomorrow, because I had my new card and I've ordered some shopping under my name of Crystal. Right? So I'm not going to see my mum tomorrow. I'm 53. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I've ordered some shopping from Sainsbury's. I don't need this shit. I learnt some things while I chatted to that lady. I learnt some interesting information. Right? Dogs are barking now while I'm doing this video at 20 to 11. So, The emails have stopped, so I wonder where it was coming from. If he emails me again, they're going to be sent to the police because he wants me to be his slut. He doesn't want me to be anybody else's but his slut. His slut. Wasn't me that went out in a skimpy red dress, was it? So I suggest, you know what I mean? There is a pervert round here somewhere, so I suggest a lot of women be careful. See you later.